Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Launchpad's live coverage of SpaceX Starlink Group 1052. I'm Magnus, and I'm a TLP rocket chaser for the West Coast, joining you live for this broadcast. We're tracking a liftoff at 5:27 Eastern, just before sunrise. Perfect conditions, and SpaceX reports that the rocket is 95% go for launch. For all of you just joining us right now, this is a Starlink mission. This Starlink mission is a part of the Group 11. So let's take a little bit look. Can we have can everybody drop where they're coming from right now in chat, and we'll see how everyone's doing. We'll patch in SpaceX's stream once they become live, which should be in the next minute or so. All right, today's flight sends 28 Starlink
Stage
V2
one
mini
launch load complete.
satellites to a low Earth orbit. These upgraded satellites expand SpaceX's next-gen network, improving internet coverage and capacity worldwide. Falcon 9 stands 70 meters tall, powered by 9 Merlin engines, producing 1.7 million pounds of thrust at liftoff. This first stage, booster 1095, will land on the drone ship just read the instruction position 630 kilometers downrange. We are just under 3 minutes from launch right now. For perspective, this is Falcon 9's 548th flight, SpaceX's 135th mission of 2025, and a 137th orbital launch attempt this year. What an incredible cadence. B-1095 through previously has flown 2 Starlink missions and turned around in just 50 days.
Stage 2 launch load complete.
For those who are asking, the orange area on the map is the drone ship hazard zone, which is positioned just east of the Carolinas.
Gas launch closeouts.
You're just about 1 minute away from launch now, where Falcon 9's onboard computers will take control of the countdown. And once we reach that 40-second mark, we will get the final go, no-go pull for launch, and all systems seem to be good.
Falcon 9 is in startup.
LD, go for launch.
All right, the launch director has given the go for launch. We're ready for a pad. We have a rocket on pad, which should be off in about 30 seconds from now.
T minus 30 seconds. T minus 15 seconds. T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engines full power and liftoff. Go Falcon, go Starlink.
Vehicle is pitching downrange.
M1D chamber pressure is nominal.
All right. Beautiful liftoff there from the quick cameras positioned on the pad, Slick 40. Up next in about 30 seconds will be Max Q, where Falcon 9 will go supersonic. It's the point of maximum dynamic pressure on the vehicle. Coming up in about 20 seconds from now.
Power and telemetry nominal.
Vehicle is supersonic.
With that, Falcon 9 has passed through the point of maximum aerodynamic pressure as it heads up into space.
Max Q.
All right, at this point, Falcon 9, the first stage, B1095, is
Back, Chip.
about halfway through his mission. In about 1 minute, we will have MECO, where the 9 Merlin engines will shut off in a staggered configuration so that the booster can come in for a landing on the drone ship. Just read the instruction specific positions in that landing ocean.
MECO.
Stage separation
And
confirmed.
there's that call out, and we have visual confirmation of stage separation and second engine startup.
MVAC startup.
Fairing separation confirmed.
Beautiful views of the fairing separating, and you can see the individual lights on the Starlink satellites being lightened as the fairings separate. The next event now will be entry burn in about 3 minutes. In the meantime, feel free to drop some questions in the chat and we'll answer them as we wait. The second stage today is conducting its first of 2 burns. This first burn will get Falcon 9 into an elliptical parking orbit. Later, about 50 minutes from now, we'll have a brief relight called SES-2 to circularize the orbit before deployment. The target orbit for these V2 minis is about 530 kilometers, inclined at 43 degrees to the equator, a standard shell for Gen 2 satellites. Now, following the separation of the satellites, they'll be working on their boosting maneuvers, which will be using the electric propulsion system that SpaceX has on every single Starlink satellite, allowing for precise maneuverment of these satellites. Meanwhile, downrange in the Atlantic, our booster is coasting towards the drone ship. Just read the instructions. It'll perform a short entry burn at about plus 6 minutes, and then a landing burn about 2 minutes later. Tonight's landing marks what should be the 536th recovery attempt of a Falcon booster. If successful, the 536th landing overhaul. Today's Falcon 9 launched northeast out of Cape Canaveral. If you're along the east coast, you might have been able to catch some of that brilliant trail in the pre-dawn sky. While we don't have any confirmation of any jellyfish, you should have been able to see at least the second stage as it flies in a northeast trajectory.
Stage 1 FTS is saved.
Stage 1 entry burn startup.
And there's that confirmation of the entry burn.
Stage 1 entry burn shut down.
As you can see in the left-hand corner of your screen, Falcon 9's velocity continues to fall off simply due to atmospheric drag. In about 1 minute, we will have the landing burn, which will slow off that final velocity as Falcon 9 lands on just read the instructions position in the Atlantic Ocean.
Stage 1 transonic.
Stage 2 is in terminal guidance.
Stage 1 landing burn.
And there's that landing burn. Two kilometers out.
Landing led deploy. Stage 1 landing confirmed.
And there you have it. Falcon 9 has landed. B-1095 has landed for the 3rd time.
Stage 2 FTS is saved.
MVAC shutdown.
Nominal orbit insertion.
All right, with that, SpaceX no longer shows satellite deployment. We're going to wrap up our webcast. From the entire Launchpad team, thank you for joining us today. It was a pleasure having you. We're looking forward to seeing you guys again soon at a future launch broadcast in the coming days, because space is better together. Good night or good morning.